In this video, I'll show you how easily you can create an AI knowledge base that is trained on your business documents and data and can then be used in workflows or in chatbots to support customers or employees. We're going to build a knowledge base, populate it with our company policies, add it to an AI assistant, and then embed that assistant in a customer portal as a support bot. And let me show you our starting point. We have a simple support portal here for our fictional bicycle manufacturer, where a customer can log in, view their orders, create new orders, view their support tickets, and submit new ones. I like to add a little chatbot down here where customers can also ask questions about things like return policies, maybe some product questions, technical support questions, that sort of thing. And we're going to build it with the Empower Development Platform. First thing I need to do is create a new content retriever, and I do that by naming it and just choosing the content retriever template. And that's it. I just need to click build and wait while Empower puts this together for me. And the content retriever acts essentially as a knowledge base or a data repository where you can upload business documents for use in AI assistants. So once I upload documents, I can then call this content retriever from any AI assistant that should have access to the data that it's stored in it. Okay, now that it's built, let's open it up. You can upload anything you want in here, and it could be in most any format like Word, text, PDF, etc. I just happen to have mine in JSON format. And I'm uploading product information, company policies, and some frequently asked questions. And that's it. Once it's uploaded, I can create an AI assistant that has access to this content retriever, which is what I'm doing now. I'm just naming it and then choosing the AI assistant template. Once I do that, I can jump into the build step. And I know this looks just like the content retriever build process, but I'll be able to do a lot more once it's done building. And you know what, I'll skip ahead to the end of this build process for sake of time. Okay, so it's all ready. Now let's open up the properties and add that content retriever in here. But one thing first, I can choose which AI model to use right here, and you can really use any model you want. You can even host your own if you want. These are just the ones I have set up. Moving on to the tool functions, let's add that content retriever I just created. And these tool functions are how you give AI assistants access to your business data. In this video, I'm just using a content retriever, but I could easily use an application to give it access to live data from my database, or an external object to let it call outside functions. All right, it's all set up. Now I just need to do one more thing before it's ready to go. I need to give it a system prompt, which basically tells the assistant what it is and what it does. And I'm using the AI system prompt helper over here where I can give it a rough idea as to what I'm looking for. And then it creates a well-formatted system prompt, which I could then change however I want. And that's exactly what it did. I think this is actually pretty good. So let's just save it and test it. Now this is where I can check to see how good it is before embedding it in an application or using it in a workflow. And as you can see, it seems pretty good so far. I'm asking it a few basic questions that customers of my fictional bike company might ask, and it's doing a good job answering them. Obviously, if there was a problem, I'd have to go back and make some changes to those documents in my content retriever and then re-upload them, but I don't have to do that because it's looking pretty solid here. Now, let's drop it into that customer portal page. I need to open up that page in MPainter, which is Empower's visual editor, and there's so much you can do in here. I won't get into all of it. I cover that in other videos, but this time I just want to add an AI chatbot, which I can do right here. And then I just have to pick the chatbot that I just created and I'm all set. Now I can save this and run it. And you can see we now have a chat icon down here. So let's open this up and test it. So suppose I want to know what kind of warranty there is for bicycle frames. I just type that in, wait a second, and there it tells me what I want to know. Maybe I'd like to know how quickly items are shipped once they're ordered, and it does a good job of telling me that. Or I could even ask about product issues, like, I don't know, maybe the brakes are squeaky, and it knows how to handle that. Basically, this chatbot AI assistant knows whatever information is in the content retriever, and if I wanted to know more, I could just upload some more documents to it. And this is a very simple example of a support chatbot. Now, in a different video, I created a more complex chatbot that can look up order and tracking data, update orders in the database, tell me about a customer's history, and even write emails to customers. I've included a link to that one in the description if you'd like to see a more complex support chatbot that interacts with live business data. If you'd like to learn more about how Empower can simplify application development and bring AI to your business data, visit us on the web at mrc-productivity.com. Thanks for watching.